And in this video, we're going to be joining L.A.P.D. as they arrive on the scene of a shooting. 3 shots, two are deceased in South Central LA. And I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. I'm your host, John Shaft. Once again, we're joining the L.A.P.D. officers as they arrive to investigate a shooting involving, it was actually 3 people involved in this shooting. 2 has succumbed to their injuries. And so let's go ahead and get into this video, and afterwards I will come back and give you my commentary.
How many other cars are over there?
And I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. And we are on the scene in L.A., Los Angeles, with Los Angeles PD. And we are on the scene in L.A., Los Angeles. Scene of a shooting involving two are dead and 1 injured in a southern Los Angeles shooting. And this is obviously one of the suspects. And here we have L.A.P.D. officers responding to a shooting that left two dead in Manchester Square neighborhood in South LA. one thing you can say, boy, about the L.A.P.D, and that is they are prepared for any and all kinds of situation, as you can see. Helicopters in the sky, tractor trailer pulling a dozer. And again, you are viewing another episode of Patrol and Performance, and I'm your host, John Chaff. You're looking at the medical examiner. Looks like he's just pulling up on the scene. You have two deceased individuals that has been shot in this incident. L.A.P.D. once again responding to a shooting involving of two deceased suspects in southern L.A. County, actually the Manchester Square area. As you can see, it's two victims down on the ground. And those gentlemen there, obviously the detectives has been assigned to the case.
Duty briefing on a 77 double homicide happening behind me right now. This is preliminary information about a double homicide investigation that is perimeter in 77th Division. We are still in the early stages of this investigation, and there's still multiple witnesses to be interviewed.
And so once again, we are joining L.A.P.D. as these officers arrive on the scene of a shooting involving three, I don't know whether to call them suspects or either victims. But it was three shootings in South Central LA. Two has succumbed to their injuries, and one has been taken to the hospital for treatment. Let's see. Say the officers, LA officers, are responding to a gunshot around 6:26 p.m. on Saturday in the Manchester Square neighborhood. LAPD medics was called to assist in locating three shooting victims, and two of them succumbed to their injuries, and a third was transported with non-life threatening injuries. And can't begin to tell you how many times as a retired law enforcement officer myself, I have been involved in such cases, such sceneries. I would recall once being at the station, and a young lady drove up informing us that something was wrong with one of her neighbors, and he was just laying on the porch. And so she gave us the address, and we proceeded to head in that direction of the address that she given us. And upon arriving on the scene, we discovered one deceased black male that had a gunshot wound to the temple. And arriving on the scene, me and my partner, we jumped out of the vehicle when we seen the suspect lying there, and I immediately took out my firearm, and I was going to go inside and secure make sure the scene was secured, and make sure that the individual was not still present on the scene. And my partner just said, well, we just sit here and wait for the cavalry to come, and we just make sure nothing else happened until the cavalry get here. And so immediately, me not knowing whether or not the suspect was still on the scene, I took out my firearm just in case, and I posted up behind my vehicle. And so finally, the other officers arrived, and we were able to secure the scene. And turns out that this young man was a victim of his own girlfriend that he was dating, which happened to be a white female. And they were both strung out on drugs, and he had just gotten paid from his employer, and she wanted his money so she could go buy drugs. And he refused to give it to her, and she shot him in the temple, killing him. And so, unfortunately, there's a lot of incidents and scenes as happened this way, involving some kind of drugs, some kind of narcotics exchange. This could have been a drug deal gone bad in L.A. I see no further information about the ongoing investigation of this particular homicide. And then again, it could have been just a robbery. But either way, this incident remind me of that particular case. The only difference is that these two people was home, and I couldn't understand for the life of me why would this young lady be so far gone to where she thought she could actually shoot this man in the temple, and just went off and just figured she would get away with it, and we wouldn't find her and come for her. And it took us some time, but we eventually located the suspect and arrested her. And to be honest with you, it's been years ago, and I'm quite sure she's still in prison even to this day, serving time for that particular crime, if she's still living. Because a lot of these people, man, they commit these crimes and go to prison, and they never see the light of day again. I can't understand for the life of me why would you want to put yourself in such a position to have your freedom taken from you in this manner. Life is already short enough as it is, and you lose 20, 30, 40 years out of something you could you could control. That's just something I just can't. Hopefully I would never be involved in to cause the death of someone else, or cause someone else to lose their life, unless they was trying to come after me, or a situation where a person has broken into your home while you sleeping. And I say law enforcement officers, we like I said in my previous videos, we go through some of these same things as a regular citizen would go through. We get our cars and our homes broken into, and I can recall being home last month, and when someone two black males broke into my home while I was asleep, and I actually thought it was my son coming to do some work in the basement. And so I proceeded to go to the door and see was his vehicle out there, and I did not see his vehicle there, but I did see two black males running from my basement and to the gate. I have a electric gate, that opens up with the remote control, and they broke it and broke some windows, and they had come in on me. And at the time, I didn't even have any protection to protect myself. So I immediately got up after I got the police here and made a report. I immediately got up and I purchased myself a some protection, and this is called a Glock 19. So the next time someone decides they want to come in and invade my property while I am sleeping, I'm going to be good and ready for them. And so whatever happens, come what may, because the way I look at it, it's going to either going to be me or it's going to be them. And I'm not going out like that and let somebody just come along and take my life like that. I refuse to lay down my life for anybody. Like I said, life is just too short, and you want to try to enjoy the best of it as you can, because we only get one try of this. And so L.A.P.D, I'm shouting out to them for a job well done. It's one of the best law enforcement agencies to work for in the country. And as you can see, they have just about everything they need at their disposal, from planes to motorcycles, horses, all kind of military type vehicles, just everything. Big old armor vehicle that they had, just in case somebody had some kind of booby trap or some kind of bomb. You had that big old armor cop type of deal, and they can use that in order to keep their officers safe. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Again, we thank you for rocking with us and tuning in to another episode, and we ask you to continue to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you do not miss out on some of this awesome content. Until the next video, again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.